Okay, so the other day I heard I was watching another video and another creator asked, he owns a homestead also, and he says, will I ever get this project done? And my answer is yes and no. I know that's kind of confusing, and I'm going to go through trying to explain it a little bit. If you're asking me just for the installation of this wood stove in here, the answer is yes. If you're asking me to, in fact, all of the projects that I want to do on the homestead, the answer is definitely no. Because as I'm doing this one, I'll take that back a little bit. As I'm purchasing the material, not the pipe, but the insulation and the OSB for the walls, because I'm trying to insulate this building. It's a wood shop and a garage, approximately 900 square feet. As I'm purchasing, I'm thinking about other projects. So every time I get a project finished, there's another project behind it. And also in this case, you actually have to have upkeep on your homestead and maintenance. So we had I needed a set of brakes on a car, which I'll show you a glimpse of. I needed to do, I think it's 1/2 inch, and 1/2 inch, long 1/2 inch ratchet might be down here, but let me find a long 1/2 inch ratchet and get this off there and get this caliper off here so I can actually get this rotor off there. I'm going to do a hot water tank, and the old hot water tank went bad. We wanted to change it to on demand, rip that out, put the new one in, and decided that we were going to put an on demand hot water here. So we take this one out, which this one's going to the scrap yard. That's next week responsibility. And we put it on demand, so I had to replumb all of that. So I did the clutch and a dishwasher. Garbage disposal. Garbage disposal went bad. Had to take the old one out, put the new one in. That's just a part of life, but it all sets you back a little bit. But I'm trying to get this stove over into place here in just a minute, and I'll show you. And I try and verify, because it's been years and years since I've had a 40-hour week. I can't dedicate a whole 40-hour week to one project. So I kind of try and set up in 2-hour blocks. So I break everything down into basically 2-hour blocks. So I think I can finish this, put it up there, and get it installed in a 2-hour block. And I've got all the pieces here. Virtually all the pieces here. There's still some remaining on an old existing shop or garage that I don't utilize. I don't utilize the heat in that. But I'm trying to get to make sure I have the pieces here. So I need to rotate this stove in the correct location and then see if I have the pipe, and then I'll illustrate that here in just a second. See if I can get this stove moved around the direction I want it to be at. Drop the tape measure, that's okay. Okay, that's close enough for me to work with after I get the stovepipe straightened out a little bit. And I want it to go, I'm trying to get it to go up into this hole right here is what I'm trying to do, which I'll show you here in just a minute. But let me get moved around a little bit. Okay, that's pretty close. Yeah, that's pretty close. That's close enough for me to measure. Plus, I need it to set back. That's 16. I think I want the setback to be about 12. That's 13. Okay, That's good enough to take a look at. Now I'll get a ladder. Okay, you should be able to see it. Now the reason this is so large compared to this pipe is because the piece that protrudes through the wall, comes through the wall, it's double wall insulated, and this black pipe fits in the middle. So the diameter of the hole needs to be this big. So I'm going to check that joint and see if I can actually get the double insulated piece through the wall. Because this piece sits out here, and it looks like just about barely. So I'll get me a pen and put kind of a witness mark on that. Okay. I got me actually I got a carpenter pencil, but that'll work. That line's below it on a straight. And then I'll try and, I know this edge and this edge, let's try and draw kind of a X towards the center of that. Okay, got that marked. And then I'll get that piece of black pipe. I'm just trying to verify if I'm going to need another piece of black pipe or not. Single wall. I'm trying to verify if I need a single wall piece of black pipe. I'm definitely gonna have to cut it. That's pretty close. Let's invert that, because I think it was actually the other way. Pipe's got to bend to it a little bit. There, in any case, I think that's good. I think that'll work.